Let's see how you can easily build voice AI agents using your own voice powered by ElevenLabs. So here I'm in the ElevenLabs platform. So if you go to text to speech over here or choose voices over here, here you can use existing voices. Otherwise you can actually create or clone your own voice as well. So here you can use this option, provide some audio examples and also live recording as well to create your own voice. So here I have already created my voice right here. So let's see how to use my own voice here to send any sort of voice messages or voice notes through Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp or any other channels. So here I'm in a demo account, and here we have connected all these channels right here. Facebook page is connected, WhatsApp, Instagram and other channels too. So here you have to first of all go to settings over here and choose integrations. Make sure you connect the API keys from the ElevenLabs. So here ElevenLabs, we have already connected the API keys. So if you are wondering how, click on learn more, and here you have the guide on how to grab your API keys from the ElevenLabs platform itself. So here if you click on this particular link, it will take you directly to the ElevenLabs where you can locate your API keys, create a new key and simply connect it on our platform. So if you're planning to use AI to handle the responses, then you can actually connect API keys from any of these AI models such as OpenAI, Google Gemini, Cloud, XAI, DeepSeek. So here we have connected the API keys from the OpenAI platform already. So if you're wondering how, click on learn more. Here you have the guide on how to grab the API keys from the OpenAI platform and connect it on our platform as well. Alright, so here we have connected the OpenAI, ElevenLabs, and also if you want to connect any channels like Facebook page, WhatsApp, Instagram, you can also do that right here. So to connect any channels, it will take just a few seconds. For example, if you are wondering how to connect your Instagram accounts over here, you will see a connect button over here and simply connect or log in using Instagram and simply connect it. So again, if I click on learn more, here we have a guide on how to connect your Instagram accounts right here. Simply log in, make sure all these permissions are allowed and choose your Instagram account and connect it. That's it. So it will take just a few seconds to do all these things over here. So once it is done, you can actually build any sort of AI agents powered by your own voice. Yeah, in the AI hub you can actually build any sort of AI agents for your own business. So here for example, we have created 2 AI agents for different businesses just for the demo. So let's use one of these AI agents already built right here and handle the responses using your own voice as well. So here if I open this pest control business, so here we have all the information about that specific business right here. So here let me create a new flow because we want to handle the responses using the ElevenLabs as well. So let me create a new flow and let me name this one as AI agents with your own voice. Alright, click continue. So here this is the sample flow right here. So let's start with an action over here. Choose actions and make this as the starting step and delete this for now. And here let's start with the OpenAI action over here. Choose OpenAI over here, and here we already have created the agents. So otherwise you can actually add any sort of information about your own business and use it right here. So since we have created some agents over here, so let me use that one. Generate text agents over here and choose one of these AI agents. So let me choose the pest control business over here, and the user message will be tracked automatically via the last input and where you want to save the response generated by the AI. So here you can create a new one or use the existing one as well. So let me use AI output. Alright, and click continue. So once the AI agent generates a response, we have to send that to the user. But here if you're wondering where you want to use this AI voice agents, suppose if a user sends you a voice note, you can actually respond to them in your own voice as well. So in that case we can actually use this voice AI agents powered by ElevenLabs. So here before you send the AI output to the user, let's check whether they have actually sent you a voice note or just a text message. If it is a text message, we can simply respond to them in the text message. If it is a voice note, we can actually send them a voice note in our own voice recording. Alright, so here let's use a condition over here, and if it is successful, let's check for a condition last user input type. So here if you type last and here last user input type, if it is a text, there is no issues, you can simply send them the specific AI output which we have generated in this specific AI action or AI output. Alright, so we can actually simply send them a text message saying AI output. Alright, suppose if it is a voice note, then we can actually do some processing and create a voice note on our own. So here let me say last input type is audio. So in this case we can actually send that specific output to the ElevenLabs and process and generate a voice note and then send back to the user. So if it is an audio, here you can add an action related to ElevenLabs as well. So look for that action, ElevenLabs action right here, and here you have to input the text. So the input text will be simply the AI output which was already generated in the text format. Now we want to simply convert this AI output into the audio format. So here you have to choose the voice. So these are provided by ElevenLabs. So here you have to scroll down and choose your own voice, my voice. So that was the voice we have created right here. And alright, I have chosen my voice over here, and where you want to save this voice response. So here you can actually create a new one, or let's see if we have any existing voice. Well, so let me type as voice and let me choose my voice. Alright, continue. So if it is an audio, we have to process this using ElevenLabs and then send this to the user. So again, continue, add content. Instead of text, use file, audio, and choose insert link and choose my voice. Alright, so here if they send a voice note, then they will receive a voice note as a response in your own voice powered by ElevenLabs. Suppose if they send something else, you can actually assign this conversation to an agent or agent's inbox, and you can use assign conversation to an admin. And here you can choose a specific admin, or you can automatically assign this conversation to multiple admins as well. So let me just choose Henry Allen. Suppose if they send something else, we will simply assign this to Henry Allen, and if the OpenAI fails, we can also assign this conversation to specific agents as well. Alright, so this is a very simple setup right here to respond to the customers in voice when they actually send your voice note. Otherwise it will send text responses as well. Alright, click publish. So now we have created this particular flow. Let's make this as the default flow so that it can simply handle all the messages sent by the users. So go to the settings over here and choose general and fallback flow. Choose this particular flow, AI agents with your own voice. Alright, save it and make sure this is disabled as well, because automatically use the default AI agent to respond to the user message before triggering the fallback flow. So we want to trigger the fallback flow, so that's why it's disabled right here. And here if you want to update or change any sort of business information, you can simply come to the AI hub, choose this specific business right here and update any information you like as well. So now this can simply work on all these connected channels. So let's test this on the Facebook page and see how this actually works. So let me go to the Facebook page connected right here, demo chatting media, and let me send a message over here saying what services do you provide. So here I just send a text message over here, so we will receive the response in the text format again. So here we receive the message in the text format. We offer all these services right there. Suppose if I send a voice note over here, we will receive a voice note but in my own voice as well. So let me record a voice note. Let me allow this. Hello, what services do you provide? So let me send this voice note and see how this actually responds. So as you can see here, we have received a voice response back right here. So let me play this and see what it says. We provide one-time treatments, general pest and scorpion, bee wasp removal, rodent control, termite inspections, and recurring plans, basic premium shield, ultimate defense plus add-ons, like scorpion, black light inspections, attic rodent cleanup, exclusion as sealing, organic treatments, commercial services, and emergency access, same day response. So as you can see here, we receive a voice note in my own voice, and the response was generated using the power of OpenAI, and also use that text to convert into my own voice using the power of ElevenLabs as well. So let me send one more voice note and see how this actually respond to us. What areas do you serve, and what is your address? So here I have asked two questions: what areas do they serve, and also what is the address as well. Let's see how this actually respond to us over here. So here we received again the voice note. So let me play this one and see what it says. We service the greater Phoenix metro area, including Phoenix, Scottsdale, Tempe, Mesa, Chandler, Glendale, and nearby areas within 25 miles. Outer areas may incur a travel fee. Our address is 2847 North 32nd Street, Phoenix, AZ 85208. So that was the voice note I received right there. And this can simply work on other channels too. For example, this can simply work the same on the Instagram too. So let's test the same thing on Instagram as well. So here, this is my Instagram connected right here, Demochatic Media. So let me send a message over here. So let's send a voice note. And what is your phone number and where are you located? So here I just sent a voice note through the Instagram asking about the phone number and also the location as well. Let's see what sort of response we are receiving right here. Phone number is 602-555 2847, and we are located at 2847 North 32nd Street, Phoenix, AZ 85208. So that was the voice note response we just received through Instagram. So if you go to the unified inbox, you can actually track all these conversations just happened right here. So this from the Instagram, this from the Facebook page, and from here also you can send any sort of messages as well. So when you send a message through this inbox, it will simply post the chatbot and transfer the conversation to the human folder. From there, the chatbot will stop as well. So for example, here you see this conversation from the old conversation, and you can also track the same conversations through the bot folder as well, because all these conversations are handled through the chatbot. So now if I send a message through these unified inbox, so let me send a random message, the chatbot will get posted as well. So here I just send a message and the chatbot has been posted right here. And here if I choose all conversation, you can track the same conversation. And if I go to the bot conversation, you no longer see that Instagram chat over here, because currently that has been moved to the human folder. So now if a user send any sort of messages, the chatbot will not send any sort of responses back because it's currently in the human folder. And you can also transfer this conversation back to the bot anytime as well. So here I have just transferred this conversation to the bot, and now onwards the chatbot will handle any sort of responses for the user messages. And that's a quick video on how you can easily build voice AI agents powered by your own voice. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments. Thank you.